everyone. Welcome to 360 Degrees podcast series. My name is Tony Muliro Wabomba, and today I'm going to talk about how to project confidence and confident body language. So, confidence comes in many ways, and it's important to understand where it all comes to. It's something that can be learned, and I can't really say that people are born with this. It's something they've adopted or seen somewhere being done, and therefore you see they've grown into that and they are able to be seen as such. So how do you project confidence without coming off as arrogant or rude? you know Most people do this differently and without coming out as something that is forced. You need to learn it, you need to be patient, and you need to take a, let's say, one lesson per day or in a certain period that is convenient for you, so that you can master this and you're able to project this throughout your life, whether you are at work, whether you're presenting yourself or speaking. This skill is important, and this need to be something that you can work on yourself or even with your friend to ensure that you come off or across as somebody who is confident. And of course, how do you project that? It's in the manner you speak, it is in the manner you sit, the manner you stand. You see, the facial expression is all in there. And also, basically, how you dress, because that's the first impression you give off wherever you go to, it will show up. And you need to be on point to ensure that this is an area that you work around. To start us off, the most important thing is confidence from in. What skills are you mastering? Because with that you are able to show up in a good way, show up every day, because there's something you know that somebody else doesn't know, and this should be able to give you confidence. You need to start there. Then the outward projection can you can learn in terms of how do you talk. When you're talking, for example, you need to have silent pauses, and of course, those words you need to work around that to ensure that when you're speaking the words just come clearly out going forward. Another thing maybe you should work on is when you're talking to someone, how do you engage in terms of eye contact? You need to ensure that you're actually looking at the person. Look at the nose, look at, just look at the face anywhere, but don't look down, don't look sideways, because it shows that you're about to run. Of course, that's what most people perceive that to be. So be comfortable in that space. And what I always say that if you are able to ask somebody questions that are open-ended and you just sit back and listen, you take off much of this pressure from you. And I think this is a societal thing that they have created. You remember when you were young, we were just going about our business and we didn't care about all these things. This thing came about when we were growing up, and then you know we started being shy. We started losing our essence of being children, that innocence. So this is one way of working up towards that, so that you are projecting yourself as you know somebody who is lively. You get. So another aspect you can do that is in the way you stand. You need to stand with the chin this angle, not up exaggerated, but this angle. You get. When you're speaking, also have pauses so that most people are able to understand what you're projecting. And then play a lot with your gestures of your hand, basically to show emphasis going forward. Another thing, when you're sitting, if you want somebody to be engaging, is you need to lean a little bit in when you are talking to someone, so that it shows that you are getting what they are saying, that you are appreciating what is coming from them and the discussion you are having. You can also, when you're seated alone, okay, there are people say you lean back. Well, it depends. When you're talking to someone, you don't need to lean back. Leaning back, it shows you are withdrawing yourself from the conversation. So look into that uh, while while talking to someone. And also when you are talking to our audience, you need to be inviting. When you're standing, you can put one foot forward and the other one behind to show invitation when you're talking to them. Or you can stand at a shoulder length, the width of the shoulder, the width of the shoulder down, so that you also show that you know uh, you are there and you are inviting and confidence and you are in control of what you are saying or projecting. Another thing you should do is you dress. Your dress, if you're dressing for an occasion, ensure that you're smartly dressed. If it's a casual event, ensure you fit the bill. If it is for an interview, also ensure that you dress accordingly so that the first impression will at least ensure that this person is composed, he knows what he's doing, and he knows why he's here. So think about that. And then shoulders, don't slouch, just relax in that angle, and you'll be able to project confidence, and whatever will come out of you will be something that somebody will want to hear or listen, because they know that based on how you appear, you know what you are doing and what you're saying. So body language is many aspects, and this is basically the simple bit which you can incorporate into your everyday life to ensure that you build on your confidence. Just take one aspect of this and do it consistently. There's nothing like faking, it's practice, it's learning. That's how I view it, so that you are able to project confidence and mastery of your skill, of your passion. Stand for something so that you have that innate confidence first. Then how you project this can come about by these practices. So that's all for today. Remember, if you have more items you need to comment on, you can put them in the comment section. Tell us how you are working on this going forward, so that we all can learn new ideas on how to be confident going forward. Otherwise, have a lovely day and go make the world a better place for you and me. Cheers.